That's why you gotta make it a 50-50 thing when it comes to parenting. You can't, just because me and you not together, you can't have 100% control of the situation. I'm women bashing because I need y'all here. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but I like pussy. I need women here.
I need women here too.
I
need women here too.
I forgot. At the end of the day, I love her, but we gonna have real talk. We having real talk. If I was in your life, you would have had a better choice with men because you work in doubles. And this is no bash. I'm just talking to all y'all little girls out there. How important your dad is. So you need this nigga.
I'm not your average, as you see. I'm kind of a dominant female. I'm a stud. Play two roles in this world. Two of them. You want to understand about my flippy flop? Come on.
My people, so.
You know what a trunk monkey is, right?
Who?
See, you know, we conversating there.
You said a trunk monkey?
I said a trunk monkey. A trunk monkey is what I got in my trunk, in my book bag at all times, always ready.
Do studs hit honey packs?
Absolutely not. What I need a honey pack?
I just want to know, because this is a horny ass world out there. I told you I was at a gas station. It was like 30 of them shits just scattered all over the parking lot. I was laughing harder than a bitch.
Sheesh.
I ain't even gonna lie. So fuck the kids. You ever think that you gonna go back to Winky, or you just?
I never wanted to go to a Winky. No, I came out. I told you feet first, specifically.
Oh, word. I missed the shit out of that.
Yeah,
because you said you had kids.
Yeah, I got kids that did not come out of me.
You said that earlier?
That's exactly. That's how I have baby mothers. You have baby mothers. I have baby.
You funny as a bitch.
I'm just confused, and I'm not. What happens is this: when I found my mother dead on the floor, and I'm her only child, and I found her, and all my life she said I would, kind of like getting me prepared for what was to come, not knowing that she was actually getting me prepared for what was to come. I think that I felt like I lost the wrong parent.
Welcome to the Breaking Bread podcast, hosted by me, Gold.e.Glass, my husband, Paulie Snow. Hopefully he pop up in a minute. I don't know. That's a bar too. Don't nobody still at. My husband, Paulie Snow. Hoping he pop up in a minute. I don't know. I'm fired. I need to be in the booth. But anyways, Breaking Bread podcast, man. We breaks bread with Big Dre Cuts on Hudson Avenue, man. You'll see the address and everything at the bottom. We break bread with Quick Main Events on Dewey Avenue. You'll see the address at the bottom. We break bread with Juice's Barbershop, Stone Road, Rochester, New York. You out there in Greece, man, go holler at my boy Beans and get a Sharpie. See the address at the bottom. And we also break bread with Gorgeous Gangster Clothing Line, man. My little cousin, Spank Nitty, man. You gotta get in touch with him. He online, Spank Nitty, Albert Jefferson. Look him up, see what he got for sale. Male clothes, female clothes, Gorgeous Gangster. And also, Broken Luxury, Little Cousin Hotmail. Look him up on Facebook. Female clothes, male clothes, he got it. But anyways, today, sitting here with T. Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
So what's up? Been here all my life. He just said who he break bread with. I break bread with Barb's Only One. I am Barb's Only One. I also break bread with Jonte Eats. We're gonna be up in the building, whipping it up, popping up here every now and then, right here, feeding the people. Because we make sure that if you're hungry, we want to make sure you're satisfied to come back.
All facts. Facts.
So being here all my life, like I said,
that's what I want to know. When you say flip and flop and down the road, you had said something earlier. You said you're a stud dad and a
lesbian mom.
That shit, you gotta bust that shit down like a pound. I need to understand, cause I'm slow. And it's a lot of people out there slow, just like me. So
it's not really about the same type of lifestyle you live. You like females, I like the females. Unfortunately, with liking females, me being a dominant role, I'm like you. I'm on the outside looking in. I don't know which way they be going, coming from the left, right, which way they thinking. I gotta ask. So in order to understand, unfortunately, because I am in fact a female, so why am I not able to think like a female thinks, right? But that's the reason why I say I'm a lesbian mom as well, because I am able to think like a female when it comes to protecting them babies.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up.
But I'm also able to, protect them babies as far as the masculine role goes, because again, I am a stud father as well.
So you picked a side, and that's what you do.
No, I chose.
Yeah, you chose a side.
Yeah, I chose a side. It wasn't a choice. That's why I came out of my mind. I was breached. I think so I could just savor the taste a little bit longer.
All right, so how was you have what, sons and daughters, or
I have
both?
a son and a daughter.
All right, how are your relationships with them? How's your relationships with your daughter? Is she like a stud too, or
not at all?
Not at all. That's fire.
Actually, my daughter is a whole virgin, and she's 18 years old.
Oh man, I wish. See, daughters, I got a lot. Look, women, y'all don't understand the power that y'all hold. What she said is some strong shit. For real. I wish I could say the same.
Well, she's that way because she says she takes the key from all of us. She got 3 separate families. She has my family, she has her mother's family, and she has her father's family, right?
Yeah.
She called me her father for so many years. Now she calls me her lesbian mom because she had to realize, hey, society is society, and they're going to say what they're going to say. But in all actuality, you've been my dad for so long. You can play both roles. You've been my mother. You've been my father. You'll be all right. Now with my son, he calls me dad. He done been tested 7 different times, 7 different daddies. I'm the only one that's been the father. So that's how we got the lesbian mom and the stud dad.
I know. Just to ask, of course.
They're cousins, so I'm messy like the average dude. They're cousins.
Explain that.
So I never met my son's family's side as far as that goes. But then after the fact, when it came out, it was like, oh my God. But it had already happened. So I'm not going to deny my kids that I chose them. They was, one was in vitro as far as the womb goes, and the other one was already here. I chose these kids to be in my life.
Oh, so they got the same dad?
Nah, they got me.
No, facts.
So you got you.
Yeah, you did. That's what's up. How's the relationship between the biological dad and the kids, or he's nowhere in the picture?
Well, the biological dad, as far as the father goes for the son, he's not there. But then that kind of created a relationship issue between me and my son, because I told my son about building a Build-A-Bear community. And with building a Build-A-Bear community, that means you have to, find who's there for you. That doesn't mean it's your family, because you don't have plenty of people in your family that betrayed you. You don't have plenty of friends that betrayed you. The people that you know for a fact are there for you. As much as you pour into them, they pouring into you. That's your Build-A-Bear community.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Love is love. Well, I have 5 kids. My biggest issues with mine is my daughters, man. These motherfuckers is hard. Like, we came up at different times. Like my daughters, to be honest, they'd hang up on me. You know what I'm saying? And okay, just to break it down, for instance, I have a daughter, she's 22, right? We was having a conversation. I told her, I was like, yo, listen, at 22, she wanted to introduce me to somebody. She's like, yo, Dad, could you want to meet my boyfriend? I told her no. Because I don't want to meet nobody. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like that. It was more of a no as in, I want you to find you first. This is why I'm trying to break down to her. Because at the age of 22, and she's not out there, and I'm not trying to put her on the spot. We just having a real conversation. At the age of 22, you shouldn't have no more than, because we all make mistakes. I damn sure made a lot. You shouldn't have no more than 5 or 6 cocks been ran through that pussy at the age of 22. Because it's not a good look for that female mentally. Because especially when you won't have no direction, you don't know which direction your life going in, and that's what I was trying to get to her. Like, no, I don't want to meet a new nigga. I want to hear what you gonna do with yourself, because I want her to come move with me so she can sit back and take her time and get her shit together. Because everybody need a boost. I don't give a damn who you is. We all need a boost. Somebody got to show a little bit of love for somebody to get off the ground.
Yeah, one hand wash the other, two hand wash the face.
And being that that's my daughter, I'm like, who else would be better than me? I raised her. You know what I'm saying? Went to court. Paid child support for her when she was living with me. We lived under the same roof for a good 10 years. And it hurt me that when I said that to her, first thing that came to her mind was, oh, what you trying to say? I'm a whore? I'm about to hang up the phone. And that's not what I was trying to say. I was trying to be a dad and give you game. You understand what I'm saying? If you took it that way, then I have nothing to do with that. But being a dad, I can't say real shit to you. You know what I'm saying? What kind of conversations am I supposed to have with you? Am I supposed to, oh yeah, bring the nigga over, and when you move with us, he can come stand here? Nah, I wasn't about to have, no. Nah, because that wasn't the door I was trying to open for her. I was trying to open the door for her to come over here. You know what I'm saying? You somewhere where you ain't got to pay no bills. You can stack your bread, get you a license.
Keep your most prized possession.
Right.
Underneath lock and key. My lock and key.
And not to put her on the spot, we just having real talk because she already got 2 kids. You see what I'm saying? So, no, I don't want to meet no niggas. I want to meet your career and what you about to do with yourself. Because that's the kind of dad I am. I don't sit around and bullshit with you because I don't want you mad at me because you might not speak to me no more. I don't care about that.
Right. I'm
going to be a dad. I'm not your friend. We ain't sit in no houses together. We ain't sold no kind of drugs together when I was out there, none of that. Right. So I'm not about to be talking to you like, me and you got that kind of a history. Nah, we got the history where I bought your diapers and I raised you. I bought your first bike, got your ears pierced, and all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? So this is what when I look at you and I look at everything I did and I know what I did, I want to see something from the investment.
Yes.
Because I could have walked away when the mom said she was pregnant. Like, well, shit, it ain't mine.
You're absolutely right, because I'm going to tell you, my dad did. And you know what? That's the reason why I looked and I had to cherish my mother a heck of a lot better. You know, we think about different relationship balances as far as some of these kids, whoever's with the parent the most, the kids usually devalue them. They run to the parent that's not there. They get dressed fast. They leave stuff around the house. They do whatever. They don't got nothing bad to say about that parent, right? But in all actuality, when it all comes down to the head, right? And that pimple ready to bust, what happens is this. When I found my mother dead on the floor, and I'm her only child, and I found her, and all my life she said I would, kind of like getting me prepared for what was to come, not knowing that she was actually getting me prepared for what was to come. I think that I felt like I lost the wrong parent. You know?
Hold on. That was strong right there. I like that reefer. What you doing? You said you felt like you lost the wrong parent.
I felt like I lost the wrong parent.
That's some tough shit.
Your daughter has you. And if you have a parent that is there, the most I can tell you is I do have these 2 kids, but I also have 27 god kids.
God damn.
They ain't never been to jail. They ain't got a slew of kids. They got careers. They doing stuff for themselves. And they remember different conversations that I had with them to get them through life. So when you talking to your daughter, right, only thing I can tell you is you may not want to have those conversations where, you setting down that daddy role. You got to just put it to the side and just be that friend too. But, when we playing that parent role, we play every role. So sometimes you got to pick and choose which role you want to play.
Now,
at the
not
moment.
to cut you off though, if the mom wasn't so much of a friend, then I could be a little bit of a friend. But the mom is a real friend. She's not a mom. So I got to be a 100% parent when it comes to her. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I got to be 100%. It can't be I can't. I'll be shortchanging her if I'm not, because her mom let her get away with the freedom. Because the conversation with me having about her and the niggas, that's one the mom should have had. And she said, "Oh, I hurt her feelings." But at the end of the day, you don't think it hurted my feelings to tell her that? It's a days.
Right. You have to process it. So,
yeah, process it, because it's like, goddamn, when do winning come first? You got 2 kids. You're not with the dad. Well, you know what I'm saying? Come on. When do winning come into play?
Well, the thing about it is, she got to realize that. She got to pick. She got to pick and choose. You know, you give her all the options. These are the options that are out here. You can make $30-some-odd. If you go to the local union and flip a sign from stop to slow, right? You can sit here and get you a CNA job. You can sit here and go to school. I got 10 degrees, right? You can do anything with yourself. We all got the same 24 hours in this day. The same 24 hours. Everybody's not going to move at the same direction as everybody else. Unfortunately, everybody's not moving at the same speed. You got kids out here with their IEPs, and you know, you got all these different learning disabilities and stuff that are coming out now. You got the fact that half of these kids they got so much mental instability from the things that are going on out here just in front of their face that we as adults we having higher time handling. So you got to think about all this, and now she got kids on top of that. You said she's in her 20s. She's thinking about the time that she wasted. She's thinking about the time she can get back. She's thinking about what she can do with hustle up, because everything is a get rich. Everything is a microwave. You know, this is a microwave side. Don't nobody want to work. Everybody just wants everything to be given to them. You know, so if she want to do that, then tell her, hey, get her a TikTok, get her a podcast, make you some money, do a couple heads, you know what I'm saying? Find your niche. Everybody got a talent. You just got to figure out what that talent is to make some money off of it. You feel me?
All facts. Because at the end of the day, to all the daughters out there, if you got a real dad, and this is no disrespect to none of the men out there or the stud dads or whatever, no disrespect to you, but if you got a real dad, he's going to talk to you to see you win. Especially if you got a dad like me who been out here and who done turned every corner. You know what I'm saying? Laid up with her, and we know what it is. And we wouldn't want our daughters to have that kind of a reputation, because you could be seen with a nigga you ain't got to be fucking. But when you being seen with this nigga and this nigga and this nigga, it's not a good look, even if you're not fucking. You don't gotta be. And I know it's fuck what everybody think and all that, but at the end of the day, being a lady, you got to watch your moves and how you hang out with different individuals.
Yeah, you can't have everybody at your house. You got to worry about it. There's trafficking out here. It's all types of stuff. People will convince you to do anything. And that's the scary part about it. I be telling my daughter the same thing, because my God, I think that's the reason why I done scared her into being a virgin. You know, growing up, I showed different pictures because my mother was a nurse. I showed graphic pictures of different diseases on genitalia areas. This what you want? This what you want? My daughter 18, she still sleep with me. She walk around the house naked. It's a beautiful thing. Because you know what? The second she stopped doing it, that's when I know all hell's gone to hell. It's gone. All the sanctity is out the door. You know, the chastity belt gone. And I didn't even put it on there. She did it. Because she said, school come first. She said she got all A's, 3 A's, 1 C, and that C killed her. I asked her, yo, did you do your best? She said, yeah, I did my best. And that's all you can ask. That's all I can ask you. That's it. That's all. We're going to be all right. But that's just it. This is something that I instilled in her. You know, she saw my hustle. She saw my mom hustle. You know, you instilling the same thing in her. So, you know what my friend told me the other day? She said that I was too overprotective, right? And I'm overprotective of all the women in my life. I'm overprotective of all the men in my life, right? Because I want them to excel. I want everybody in my life to thrive, right? So that way I ain't got to worry so damn much, right?
Oh, facts.
So with that thriving, it comes endurance. You building yourself. You building who you are. All you got in this world is your name. All you got in this world is your word. And when you sit here, you raising these kids, you want them to do whatever you instilled in them to do when they walk out the door, when they're away from you, when they're out of your eyesight, right? So you gotta trust that they're gonna do that. So my friend told me that I was too overprotective because maybe I just wasn't trusting of what I instilled in her. And I said, whoa, but I am. And she said, well, you think about that. So I did for a couple seconds. And what I said was what I'm about to say right now. You gotta trust. You gotta trust. And in between, we all are God's mercy just like them. Who are we not to have mercy for them? Right?
Well, it all depends on when you say trust. What?
When I say trust, I mean that's your daughter.
You said once it's instilled in them.
Yeah, you did your due diligence, right?
I did to the best of my ability, but somehow through the system, she was won back in court by her mom. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, her mom took me back to court and won her back. That was a heartbreaking day right there because, you know, like with no disrespect to the mom, kind of like all of us. Well, you know what I'm saying? She's struggling to find herself, and I'm just leave it at that. And I'm having real talk. Yeah. She's struggling to find herself, and she living for her. She not really trying to see the kids win like the parents supposed to. And this is with no disrespect. I'm just saying it. I'm just saying how it is, because a lot of parents out there, they fuck the relationship up with kids when they try to be their friend. And then when the kids get grown and they see you ain't got shit, and they like, oh, well shit, all you got is a couch and a bed. I can get that. Now you look, it turned into competition. When it's supposed to be like, okay, you fucked up once, you fucked up twice, but you know, as a family with these kids, and I'm still doing my thing, we could get together and maybe we could try to, you know, you file your 2 kids, I file mine, because a lot of y'all in this situation, and start buying houses. But it's too divided. It's a competition thing because you didn't do what you were supposed to do as a parent to me. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these parents, a lot of them they older, but a lot of them are still lost. You know what I'm saying? And they get with these kids. They talk about the dad. I'm just speaking from my experience. They talk all kinds of shit about the dad. Then when these kids get older, they start judging you as the mom. Like, oh, well, shit, mom. Like, oh, and now, yeah, like I said, here comes the division. And now you ain't parent. You done sit around and been their friend for so long to where you ain't even parenting no more. You trying to get caught up. Mm-hmm. So now it ain't what you passing down. Shit. The struggle. Because that's what a lot of people pass down. Because they too focused and worried and too focused on what everybody else got going on. See, a nigga like me, I'm going to be real with y'all. You can have more money than me. That shit don't mean nothing to me. Ain't nothing like me waking up. I got my son over here. I call my other son. You know what I'm saying? My other son called from jail. I'm good. You know, all I need is a couple dollars. I don't need to make sure I got more than you, him, or him. That's not what I'm here for. Money is not my happiness. There's nothing a man made besides women that is happy, that makes me happy.
Well, with that being said, that was a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah, because
at once you had to get that off your chest.
Yeah, because you know, like I had a situation with my oldest daughter, right? And this is why I wanted to have this podcast. We'll talk about it on this one. There's plenty of podcasts out there. Breaking Bread podcast, man. Look, we stepped it up. I got a few episodes coming out. The sound quality is, but it's good. You know what I'm saying? We had Lil Ito. I had a real conversation with my son. We talked like men about how the divorce between me and his mom, how he felt. I got his side of the story. And shout out to his mom because she never talked bad about me. Through all the bullshit I did, she never spoke one bad word about me. That's why to today, when I talk to this nigga, he moved. Because no, she didn't kill that. Now I forgot what the fuck I was getting at. But my oldest daughter, bam. Now, years ago, She was walking around with a nose ring but she was like 14 or 12 or 13. She was like 13. And we live in Rochester, New York. There ain't shit but pedophiles around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Why would you have a kid out here looking grown? You know what I'm saying? I seen her and I took the earring out her nose. As a dad's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? But the moms talk so much shit about me. So my daughter sees me. She's like, oh, well, I don't love you. And the dude her mom was with at the time, I wish he was my dad. And even told me that even said she wished I was dead, right? Now listen. So on Facebook one day, we was having a real conversation, so I posted how it made me feel. I felt hurt, like I was in the slums for real. Like I was probably down for like 8 months. You know what I'm saying? The person I was with at the time was paying for my haircuts, and that ain't even me. I was fucked up, crying every day like a little bitch. I wasn't going to work. I would just smoke and sit in the fucking basement. For like 8 months, I was hurt because of what she said, and I knew I did a good job. Diapers, milk, that Infamil shit when other people were stealing it, I used to have to replace it. I was there. When she look in the mirror and think she pretty, it's because of me. Because of the clothes I bought her and all that shit coming up. Until she started feeling like she was grown. I can't buy nothing for no grown up. You know what I'm saying? But the shit I posted like how she made me feel when and I was hurt. So she hits me. Just talking shit, and then she said I was jealous of her, which threw me off because, at the end of the day, I love her, but we gonna have real talk. We having real talk. You know what I'm saying? If I was in your life, you would have had a better choice with men because you work in doubles. And this is no bash. I'm just talking to all y'all little girls out there, how important your dad is. So you need this nigga. You know what I'm saying? She working doubles. She got kids. They not when you work in doubles, your kids not in no programs or nothing like that. So, and also, it make you just getting by. You a slave. So she tells me I'm jealous of her, right? And it fucked me up because I'm half in on the restaurant. I fuck with a cleaning service. I get a few dollars through there. I do DoorDash. I do Uber. I move free. All my kids grown. And what I'm trying to get her to understand, and a lot of y'all other little girls, before you say that to your dad, and you working doubles and doing all this and that, I'm free. I'm a free man. So how could a free man be jealous of a slave?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And this is with no disrespect to her. But a lot of y'all girls, it's important that you have your dad in your life. And this is what it is. And, at least you chose a side. It's a lot of women out here that they don't know what they want to do. Today they like other women. And then tonight they want Winky. You know what I'm saying? And your kids is judging you off of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they are. Your kids looking at you like this bitch don't know what the fuck is going on.
So I can do whatever I want to do.
Am I wrong?
I'm going to do whatever I want to do.
And then I'm going to judge you because at the end of the day, you ain't no better than me. Good. You know what I'm saying? Because you parented, because you kept a roof over our head and you bought food. That shit you needed too. You didn't go out the way. You going out the way for your kid when they in programs and you like, God damn, I got to go pick this nigga up from at 6 o'clock every day and this and that. As soon as I get off, that's parenting when you go out your way for a kid. Just thinking that you supplying a roof and food, that ain't parenting because you eat off that shit you need.
Or then you got the sometimes motherfuckers that be like, I got this going on, I got that going on, but I'll come get the kids on the weekend. Or they quit their job, they're not taking care of what they supposed to be doing as far as child support. And you got people like my mother. I never got no blood test. I never shed no drop of blood to prove who I was belonging to. You took my mother's virginity. You know who I am. You know what we did. This is who we created. She took him to court. The judge even said, after he said, that's not mine, he said, she got your whole face. My mom said enough. My family, like I said, I understood about the Build-A-Bear community through my own aunt. Mine didn't have no kids. You know, she raised all of us. She got a 5-bedroom house for her siblings to raise their kids, and they didn't even have kids at the time. You feel me? She didn't even have no kids for her to sit here and do all this and all this investment in us. So here I am. I was learning how to invest, that future investment, because that's what we do.
All facts.
That's why we try to have different trades and try to have different things to pull out our rabbits out our hats, But then you got these mothers, these single mothers that are out here that are choosing to be here for their kids, and you have, unfortunately, these daddies have not. And I'm sorry that, you are a father and you are going through, what you're going through with your kids. But God, guess what?
Yeah, but I think
you can say that,
right? But I think it's more.
So deep.
I think it's more deadbeat moms than deadbeat dads. I tell you that.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's more deadbeat moms.
We might beg
because you got the custody and all this and that. But like I said, just because you're paying the rent and all this and that don't mean.
But the ratio goes. I don't know. The ratio.
Because like the shit that, even though somebody be like, oh nah, still though, that's your daughter and this and that, yo, that'll run a nigga away, and he'd just be like, yo, when you get your shit together, holla at me. You see what I'm saying? I went to court. I done sat in. I had 2 baby mamas going to court for custody at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Just because I gotta raise a winner. I got 5 kids. I need a winner. And I'm investing my time in you. I wanted to be in the streets, fuck bitches, and sell drugs and hang out. But I got custody of you niggas and went and got a goddamn job. So you got to do something. You fucked me out of 10. You got to do something. Fuck that.
Well, you know what? With that being said, that's what you gotta want your kids to see. That you gotta want them to see the sacrifices that you made.
But it's hard to do that when, like how me and I got a son, and I said him and this, so I still got fear in him. When I'm like, yo, listen, nigga, bam, bam, bam. You know what I'm saying? But even with my other sons, because I went to my older son and told him, like, listen, your mom and them bitches, we men, nigga. I'ma approach you like a man, nigga, and whatever we going through, that ain't got shit to do with what me and you got on. Me and you got going on. You my motherfucking son. So if your mom and them want to sit over there and talk shit about me, nigga, let them do it. But nigga, you make sure me and you good, cause you my son, and that's how we are today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's how it be sometimes, though. Just having just normal conversation with them, you find out way more, and you build that trust, and, But still, though, like I was saying, though, about these women that are at home, that are playing the male, the father and the mother role, and they done stepped out. That's some janky ass shit.
But a lot of that shit is by choice. This is what women want to do, because you will be saying, oh, you was out there in the streets doing this and that, and you was messing with this and this chick and that chick. But then the next 4 niggas you fuck with, they doing the same thing.
But
you ain't like you switch it up, like, okay, well then, you know what? I'm done with these street niggas.
Even with that, they doing what they were taught to do. I get it. It's all inbred, right? We do the same thing. If this is how that person operate, that's how we supposed to operate. So if you have nothing but a family full of hustlers and that's all you saw, right? That means you ain't gonna do nothing else but hustle. I get it. But you gotta think about it. This is still the makeup of your baby, right? You got your side, and then you got her side, and then y'all side collided and made this baby.
And right, so that's why you gotta make it a 50-50 thing when it comes to parenting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't, just because me and you not together, you can't have 100% control of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And today, that's probably a woman's way of getting back. And I'm not women bashing, because I need y'all here. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but I like pussy. I need women here.
I need women here
right.
too.
I forgot.
I need women here too.
I forgot. Yeah,
I need women here too.
I forgot. I ain't even gonna lie.
Sheesh.
I ain't even gonna lie.
But, yeah.
So you know, fuck the kids. You ever think that you gonna go back to Winky, or you just?
I never wanted to go to a Winky. No, I came out. I told you feet first. Specifically.
Oh, word? I missed the shit out of that.
Yeah,
because you said you had kids.
I got kids that did not come out of me.
You said that earlier?
That's exactly. That's how I have baby mothers. You have baby mothers. I have baby.
You funny as a bitch.
I'm just confused, and I'm not. It is what it is, and I get it. It's okay for me to go out here and get my plastic wet. I can change my rubber. I put plastic on my plastic, and my mother was a nurse, because your juices is your juices and my juices is my juices. I don't give a fuck.
That didn't sound comfortable to me. I ain't understand none of that. You put plastic on your plastic.
I put plastic on my plastic, damn it. It is plastic. It's plastic or rubber in some instances. You got those women.
So is that kind of like
you got the women that you got the women that's allergic, right? So then you got to use it. You got to use.
Is that like if I had a blow up doll, I'm putting on a condom to go up in this blow up doll? Is that the same thing?
Absolutely not. Fuck or not.
Oh, all right.
Mine just stay hard in the drawers, and I get to pick and choose which one I'm gonna pick on.
All facts.
Or they pick whichever one they want for the evening.
You as funny as a bitch.
See, that's the difference between you and us. That, and then I can take it off. Then they got more fun.
Now that's cheating now. Hold on. That's why these niggas is, it's a gas station. I ain't even gonna lie to you, right? Check it. It's a gas station when I'm at home in Carolina. One day I got out to go get some fucking gas. No lie. It was like, no exaggeration. It was between 30 and 50 honey packs just all over the parking lot. Cause the motherfuckers like y'all, cause I don't gotta do. That's what I'm saying. Y'all turn none of that. It's because y'all had the longevity, if I'm saying the word right. Like y'all could go, the longevity. Y'all could go for hours. We only good for a good 30 tops. Well, I'm just talking about somebody like us. So you got the bitch busting like 500 times. Of course she ain't gonna want me. That's crazy.
But then you have, that's why it's, we all have our own idiosyncrasies of what we like and what we don't like, right? So that's why you're able to get what you're able to get, and I'm able to get what I'm able to get.
So I gotta eat pussy to compete.
I don't know about that. I don't know necessarily about that. I was talking about my trunk monkey, actually. I was talking about my trunk monkeys. I wasn't even talking. See, I'm weird. Yeah. I gotta
entertain my people, so.
You know what a trunk monkey is, right?
Who?
See, we conversating there.
You said a trunk monkey?
I said a trunk monkey. A trunk monkey is what I got in my trunk, in my book bag at all times, always ready. I don't gotta walk around with it on.
That's a whole nother world. All right. Hey, so, that's a whole nother world.
See, so I can do whatever it is. So you gotta understand, you gotta be versatile too. You ain't necessarily got that, but you can, hey, do you want it? Do you want a little extra? Have conversations with who you're having, soul ties with. You having soul exchanges with them. You gotta have conversations.
And you know what? And at the end of the day, I could say, I can't say you 100% right, but I can see a little bit of truth to that, because my shit always been on the go. You know what I'm saying? After my divorce, that's when I learned to really have, that's when I really learned to have, work on having feelings for a chick. Because before that, it was more like I had feelings, but if you go, you go. Today, but after then, 100, I slowed down on my cheating, and I'm trying to become a better man out here, y'all. You gotta fuck with me. I'm trying to be a better man. This glass. Is anything wrong with that? I came up a whore. And I'm willing to say it, but I'm trying to change my life for you and me.
I've never done that, I used to say, My mama was the pimp, and my daddy was the hoe, and I'm the production of the two. I'm coming in the bar, the club. I got a slew of them with me.
I got a slew?
A slew of them with me.
You got it like that? I'm eating pussy from here on. Hey, look here. Hey.
I ain't do. How you know I got it all? That's why eating pussy though.
I'm entertaining my people.
You entertaining? He entertaining a little bit too much. Everybody ain't got this mouth. All it is,
she said.
See him. Everybody ain't got all this. You hoes know. Rochester hoes, y'all know.
Jeez. Y'all know. Whole other world out there. I got to tap in. No, I don't.
That's a whole nother podcast.
No, I don't. I don't got to tap in.
That's a whole nother podcast fly for y'all to be on.
I'm trying to get my shit together. I ain't got time to get caught up out there. Ooh, wait. It sounds entertaining though.
Oh man, for Christmas. Oh no, but it wasn't Christmas. What was it? Thanksgiving? No, it was Christmas. Definitely was Christmas. I got motherfuckers just popped up over my house all drunk and ignorant and stupid, and somebody else popped up over the house and she just had to take over the house.
I thought you took over. No, somebody else did you in your shit?
And did. And I liked it.
And you like it?
I liked it.
Cause I just want to be a little bit nosy. What went on in there? Cause I'm trying to step my shit up a little bit. I need to go out with a bang. So I'm ready to get married again.
I mean, it was just a little bit, a little this, a little that, a little dibble and dabble and stuff. But it was a surprise. It was like a surprise. Matter of fact, it wasn't my bad. It wasn't nothing to do with none of the holidays. This was, I guess, just because it was a real drunk moment.
And you said on Christmas?
And I wasn't even there. No, it had nothing to do with the holidays.
Oh, tell you this story. Christmas. I'm trying to say
story. I got so many stories.
Look, before you get into one, on Christmas, let me tell them what I did. I drunk me a Heineken and I whacked off. That's what the fuck I did for Christmas. And I slept good too. I ain't had to kick a bitch out in the morning or nothing. What you said?
This Christmas, I got duped. Because I was minding my business.
You got duped?
I got duped.
Oh, I want to know what that means. And then again, I don't. But I'm going to close one ear. What the fuck that mean?
That mean I got fucked over raw.
Oh, man.
And it was a rapage. It was it was a rapage of my time. Yeah, and I want all of it back. Yeah.
So that means you weren't satisfied? I don't know.
I absolutely was not satisfied. I was the opposite.
Do studs take honey packs?
Absolutely not. What I need a honey pack?
I just want to know, because this is a horny ass world out there. I told you I was at a gas station. It was like 30 of them shits just scattered all over the parking lot. I was laughing harder than a bitch.
It is a horny ass world out here. You know why it's a horny
Carolina,
ass
what up? Greensboro, High Point.
That's how we got here. Think about it. That's how we all got here. Some horny motherfuckers out here in the world. You know where you got conceived at? My parents told me. No. The fools that they are.
I love my mom, right? And I spent only a little bit of time with my dad. And I don't have no ill will towards him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm grown now. So sometimes when I fucked up with my dad, though I ain't even gonna hold you. He was kind of in and out a little bit, and he lived in New York City. And that's a long story. That's a whole nother podcast. But to make a long story short, I love my mom to death. I gotta talk to her at least 2 or 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? But as I became a grown man, I was like, damn. Well, me and my dad relationship. The way I see women as a day, and I'm not taking nothing from my mom, you know what I'm saying? And I know how women are today. I don't even know if she ran the nigga off or not. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it seems that's what a lot of women do. And this is no disrespect to my mom. I love her. You know what I'm saying? And before that, maybe I should call her and ask her. Mom, whatever happened between you and my dad? Hey, Breaking Bread Podcast. It's only 7:30.
That's a look. Now that's
We got
a good
15.
conversation.
We got 15 minutes left, and we gonna have a real conversation.
Look.
Let me hit my mom and ask this question.
Look, right.
Yeah.
That's a great question. See, look at you.
Let's see what she said. Hey, you gotta like, share, and all that. Anything you could do to help promote the real shit. This is what it is. I'm not too good with apps and stuff. Let's see if the queen answered the phone.
Welcome to the voicemail.
She'll probably hit me. Oh, she tapping in on the other line. Hold on. Let me hit her back. Let me see.
Hello?
Hey, man, how you doing? We got the worst service in America in this restaurant. How you doing, ma?
I'm good.
All right. Right now, we in the process of filming this podcast, and I have brought you up, and you know you my heart, and you know I love you. But you know I'm having a real conversation with this audience out here, so I have a real question for you, and I just want you to answer it without, like being mad or anything like that, because everything is what it is. Is you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Now, the relationship you and my dad had, did by any chance, because you've grown a lot now. I'm almost 50, so yeah. Is it a chance that y'all splitting could have been your fault, or it was all his?
Well, okay, he started saying other people, then I started saying other people.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you did good. I love you, Mom. Huh?
Yeah, but we had a good relationship. We had a girlfriend relationship.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is, and I respect that, Mom. I never asked you, so I just wanted the people to know we having real talk, and I said let me call my mom and ask her the question, and you answered it like a G. All right, I love you. I'll talk to you in the morning.
All right, love you too. Later.
See, my mom is like my best friend. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And I ran across some people that they be like, shit, I don't talk to my mom. Like last time you and your mom spoke shit about a month ago. I can't see it. Nah, lady been too great. And we grew up without shit. We was in the projects. I was like, when the top 5 bums, I was one of them. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
For people that, because I kind of hear what she said, so can you relate what she said to you?
Oh, okay. She said that they fell out and he started seeing other people and she did too. Which I don't like that you seeing other people. I don't know what that mean, Ma. We'll talk about that later. But I'm glad you asked that. That's what she said. Did you pick up anything besides that? Because you heard a little bit.
She said he started seeing other people.
Bingo. Oh, look, you know a woman.
She started seeing other people too. And you said, okay, Mom, that's all I needed to know. That's great. That's congrats. I thought you definitely heard her, because I was like, that's right,
I
girl.
heard her, but then I was having a hard time repeating her words. That's the boss.
Like, that's it, girl. That's right.
That's what's up. Shout out to you,
He gonna do him? That's right. Do you? Right. And that's how, unfortunately, it happens.
And we gonna get back to parenting. And right quick, and here go one of my granddaughters calling me, FaceTime, and the one who I said mom was, just kind of like, a little bit crazy. But women, even if you and your dad not seeing eye to eye, don't keep your kids away from the nigga. Who else besides you and maybe they dad gonna have more love for them and show them more love? And the granddad, the same person who made sure they loved you and took care of you. You know what I'm saying? We pass that shit down. Don't turn your kids away from your dad because you ain't feeling them. Cause you ain't feeling a nigga that want to see you win. Everybody need guidance. Shit, I got OGs. When I go through real shit and I'm 50, I still hit a nigga like, yo, man, what you think about this? There's no way that I think I know everything. I learned that years ago. I always call and check around and with one of my OGs and see other windows to look out of and thinking that the one that I'm looking out of got the perfect view. That's crazy. So, before we get out of here, Big T, is there anything you want to say? Can I call you Big T or just T?
It don't matter,
I like that Big T.
You ain't see Big T when Big T was Big T. When Big T was Teddy Bear, you ain't see Teddy Bear. So
How you was Teddy Bear? You was a dominant one. You was like what I'm
saying is I was really, really bigger than what I am now. So that's the Teddy Bear, because I was soft and cuddly and squishy and stuff. But I had muscles, and I was the protector.
Cause
and where do most kids go to protect that? And it's always with them, that little teddy bear, right?
All right, now, because I want you to answer something for me. Because one day I was talking to my niece about, just about my journey. You know what I'm saying? And she asked me a question. She was like, yo, how do I know when I got the right one? And I told her, you got to give me time to think about that. Because I can't just sit here and spit anything out. So what I came up with was, you will get the feeling. Can't nobody answer that question. You will just get the feeling and you'll know that's the right one. I can't tell you one thing and then the nigga be a cheater but still love you. Or may cheat every now and then and still love you. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I could say to you is make sure when it's time for anything, your shit together. And so you don't have to, you can't get with nobody struggling. And they struggling. It just unless y'all being baby. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you can't get with nobody struggling. So to all young ladies out there, get your shit together before you start trying to get with a nigga and move on and do this and that. Get your shit together. So you got to set a bar for the pussy. Basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to set a bar. But you can't set a bar and you ain't got shit. You got to have something to set a bar. You got to be like, okay, well, damn, I done bought some value to this pussy. I pay my own rent out my pocket. I got me a license. I got me a car. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a little bar.
You ain't got to ask nobody.
Yeah, you ain't got to ask nobody for shit. And then as a nigga, a nigga can fuck with that. And that's what I be trying to tell my daughters. And I want all the young ladies out there to know, get your shit together. Because you know what? It's a dick being born right now. If I could take you to the hospital, it's a nigga it's a little boy being born right now as we speak, somewhere in the world. So dick gonna be here. The window of opportunity closes.
You know what else is gonna be here? The chance for y'all to remain empresses. Y'all not queens, y'all empresses.
What that mean?
That's higher than the queen. That's the highest.
It's higher than the queen?
Yes, absolutely. They are empresses.
Empresses?
Yes.
I need an empresses.
Because of the fact it's the empress.
Empress?
You need one.
I need empresses. Hey, comment. Leave something in the comment.
And
you will help me out with my next episode.
You contradicting.
I know. I'm entertaining my people, but having real talk at the same time. So once again, it's the Breaking Bread podcast, hosted by Gold.e.glasstv. Thanks for coming out, fucking with me. And the cameraman, today is our first day working together, and everything looks like it's going smooth. My phone ringing, but I'm gonna end this before I talk to them. Breaking Bread podcast, man. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. No, subscribe, and then do everything else. Subscribe, because every conversation I have with you gonna be from the heart. I don't even know how to have bullshit conversation.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't watch sports, so I ain't gonna get on here and say too much shit about sports.
I can say one thing. One thing. Here it is. I don't like football. You know why I don't like football? Football has created a lot of injuries to my body from me being a tomboy, right? tackling a lot of you niggas.
You weren't supposed to be out there. There ain't no good reason
No,
not
I
like
was
football.
absolutely supposed to be out there.
I thought you was gonna say
Hurt
because
y'all
it's real.
feelings, right? But I'm gonna tell you a secret, right?
Nah, you
need
they
to like.
supposed
You know
to
what?
hurt you.
Why are you liking football instead of liking women's rugby more? Y'all cheering along the wrong damn sport.
I watch movies. I don't watch
What I'm
TV,
telling you
period.
is all that. Ain't no padding really. Ain't no helmet. They just out there with it. They got the men too, but I mean, why
You could put all the sports
men,
together. I couldn't
why
name you 10
are
motherfuckers.
you men watching men do these things? That's a whole nother podcast.
I put on them, you know, them glasses people wear when the kids play the game with. What are them glasses called? Meta glasses. And I watch porn.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So that's where my time go. Porn. So shout out to porn. Hey, Breaking Bread Podcast Show. Thanks for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. Come fuck with us. Thank you.
Them also ride around, I know the smell. We was fucked up, I stacked the clientele. Saw a nigga go off white like Virgil. Young to white good and got it off the mound. The only way is up, I'm starting from the ground. Remember when them deuces jumped 55? That was back when Trilla Nerve was still on work from Clyde. Me and Doggy had the house.